Good morning, guys. Do I take it or do I leave it? Hopefully a bird don't get it. That's a big strawberry. Okay. Oh, we gotta unload this stuff. This is why I don't like taking trash from people. But let me go move the sprinkler. When Rachel gets out here, she'll help me move this. I gotta go get the 36 anyway. It's on the other side of the farm. But I told you I would bring you out here. Right now I'm watering, but I did get this aisle turned over last night. I'm gonna move the sprinkler probably down to that end. Actually, I might put it right over there and have it do a wide swath. No, I'm gonna put it down there by the fig tree. So let me do that because we're gonna be gone for like 3 hours, and 3 hours of watering isn't that much when you're doing it overhead. But I wanna make sure these plants stay healthy. Okay, we're at our first one for the day. What was that?
That's why they've been working for hours and you're just starting.
We're gonna mow this one and put fungicide down on this one. And then we're gonna go do our big one. Not too bad. I'm done mowing my section. Now I'm gonna go string trim everything. All I'm doing is span edging. I need the grass to grow in some more. And I edge the driveways. That's about it. Then I'm gonna put this fungicide down. So this is the fungicide I'm using. It's a Jonathan Green. This one bag treats 15,000 square feet. Normally when we got it at site one, it cost me $75, $80 a bag to do one application for 15,000 square feet. I get this for $36 a bag from the sod farm where we get our sod from. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. Okay guys, as you can see, the lawns aren't too long. We have 5, 6 of them in here to do. Usually takes us an hour and a half. And it doesn't look like they did anything else back here.
Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to mow back here at all.
No. I would just knock the front out.
Okay. I mean, maybe right here.
They were supposed to come back and they were supposed to build the fence. But the neighbor in that place there came out like irate. Okay, not bad guys. We're done all these ones. Almost done number 8. Not too bad. There you go. You guys hear Rachel's blowing everything off. We've done, I think 6, 7, 8 for the day. I didn't record much mowing. We were trying to get done. I got to make it back down there to be able to get like 5 bags of fungicide, 5 bags of insecticide, and then like 4 bags of fertilizer. And they close at 5 and they're not open Saturday, and we're gonna do all that Saturday. So, and I haven't hooked up the GoPro yet. We just got it not too long ago. Okay guys, I am getting ready to go and spray some yards, put some fertilizer down, and some grub killer. I wanted to check and see how everything looked after giving it all day rain yesterday, or all day water, not rain. And it looks a lot better. Everything looks a lot better. I'm not watering this right now. I just turned it on. I have to take the hose back up and water the chickens. But I figured I'd show you guys how everything looks. It's definitely the water. This is gonna help. Look, I planted these the other day and they're already twice, if not 3 times the size. And I didn't put any fertilizer in this bed. And look at these cabbages. They've perked up a lot after getting all that rain. Oh man, we still have snow peas out here. And that is delicious, guys. Okay, let me unhook this hose so I can go get this done. We have a lot to do today. Oh, and sorry, I wanted to finish eating that snow pea. And best thing's gonna happen when we go to Texas next week. Our high here when we leave for the first what is it? We're leaving Wednesday morning. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is a high of 68 here, almost towards the middle of June, the 21st of June. That is unheard of. We've never been that cool. Like I said, they're saying we're gonna have a really cool summer, maybe a record cold summer this year down here. And we're supposed to get, every day it goes up and up. Right now we're sitting at 4.94 inches of rain. Today is June 17th, and yes, I am putting a pre-emergent down. It's actually a 20, what is it? It's a 2206, but I am gonna put it down at probably a little bit more than about 3/4 rate. Okay guys, I sprayed all this one, put a grub killer, and fertilized this one. I think it took me, we'll just say 45 minutes, even though I think it took me 37 minutes. 45 minutes. This one is actually about 10,000 square feet, maybe a little bit underneath 10,000, and we did 260 for all that. So if you're wondering, for people who are trying to get into this, one bag of grub killer I think was $37, covers 10,000 square foot. Bag of fertilizer was $32, covers 15,000 square 15,000 square foot at the rate I'm putting it on. And one bag of fungicide is $37. So we used to, before I started getting it from the sod farm, this bag of grub killer was like 50 bucks. The bag of fertilizer from site one was like 60 or 55, 45, something like that. And the fungicide, that was $75 a bag, and I'm getting it for 37 now. And the Q that I'm using, did I put it in here? So I didn't do fungicide on this one. The Q, where is it at? I got an unopened bottle in here. I'm getting ready to go. So the Q I'm using, Q4, I found is the best stuff. Site one, this is $75 plus tax a bottle. I get this for 40 from the sod farm. Everything is so much cheaper there, seed, everything. And they told me because they don't really make much of a profit off of this stuff because they use it all the time. So they just have it in stock. So, okay, let's get off to the next one. Okay guys, this one took me about 45 minutes too, even though I blanket sprayed the whole backyard. I just wanted to show you this yard. We just picked it up. If I can find pictures, or if any of you guys remember me aerating this, if I can find pictures of this backyard. You guys remember when this was mostly weeds? Now look at it. It's mostly grass. Nice. I even was nice and sprayed the whole fence line for them. All in here I sprayed the rocks. All this should die, and then I'll get you a picture when I come back. Again, see how it looks. Guys, the boss is complaining about her finger again.
No, I was not complaining about my finger.
Blaming me.
It is still there. Do you guys see it? Ugh. Anyway, I was telling Carl that while he went out to work this morning, I was helping like organize some stuff, and we had like a big bag of Barbies that needed to be put away. And I'm like, Jared, help your sister put this big bag of Barbies away. And they're like shoving it into the closet. And I guess somehow he did the same thing that I did, but to a different finger. And it wasn't as bad. It just, and that's what I was saying, is it thankfully wasn't as bad as mine, but it was bleeding a little bit. And, you know, he's a teenage boy, so he like wrapped it up like... Like he was dying.
Like he was dying when you just went right back to work.
I know.
Right?
I went
dripping
and mowed.
blood and mowing. So we're out here. Like Rachel said, I went out and did some lawns this morning. I'm gonna do this one. We're gonna mow it, fertilize it, spray it, put fungicide down on it, grub killer down on it, right? And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, then the next one.
This is everything.
Yeah. Then the next one we're mowing. And I'm just spraying that one, and then we have to mow another two, and then one more maybe on the way home that I got to put a fungicide down on. Then we get to take a break.
Yeah.
And then we go to our big one, which we have to mow and put fungicide and grub killer.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Look at that banana tree, boss. That thing's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Wait until next week when it gets all that rain.
I know. And a question just with when you're laying different applications like that, even though they're both granular, you cannot mix them together and apply them. That same goes with like fertilizer.
You can't mix fertilizer and grass seed together.
Or fertilizer and lime. Or don't ever mix that stuff. Sometimes if you're using liquid, you can mix stuff, but you always have to read the directions, and if you're ever in doubt, then don't mix it. And
why you don't mix the stuff in the hopper when you're spreading it is because it's at different rates, and the hole can't determine how much seed is coming out and how much fertilizer is coming out.
Right.
So you don't want to mess around with that. You might not get enough fertilizer down and put too much seed out, then it'd be wasting money. But
so just a little tip.
I told Rachel we're supposed to get 9.25 inches of rain in the next 7 days. Crazy. I've never seen my phone tell me that we're supposed to get that much rain. And then I told her even 7 days after that 7 days, 60% chance of rain every day.
Fun.
But they did say, I think in the next couple of weeks, we could get anywhere from 2 to 20 inches of rain, I think.
Fun.
But we'll be in Texas where it's going to be hot. So let's get out and do this and get done. I didn't get it before this one, but Rachel mowed the front with the big mower. I'm going to open the gates for her so she can mow the back. This yard's looking a lot better. Never grew grass on this side back here. But we're going to get this fungicide down early before we get this 10 inches of rain we're supposed to get. I seen somewhere in Texas or northern Louisiana or Mississippi, one of them got 18 inches of rain. Crazy. Not too bad. Done all of them, sprayed it, and we'll see what it looks like when we get back in like 2 weeks.
Look at those yellow dogwoods.
Yeah, I know. Actually, not, 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm going to have to start pruning them back later.
Yeah.
Just
oh, it's gotten warm out. Today's the hottest day for the next couple of weeks. Well, not for us. Texas is going to be 100, right?
Yeah, I know.
When we
At least we don't have to work in it.
Yeah, I know. We'll be in the air conditioner. Okay, here's the next one. I forgot to get the chip for the GoPro that we got. We got a big SD card. It takes a small one. But Rachel's going to hit this, and then I'm going to spray it afterwards. So this one, we're just mowing and spraying. Man, at one point, this used to be all that crabgrass. Not too shabby. Okay, let me get the weed eating and we should be done this one hopefully in 22 minutes. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, I'm done trimming. Rachel's mowing the front. She did the back and everything for me so I can spray that first. It is breezy, but you can spray up to an 8-mile-an-hour wind on this. You just got to watch the direction of vegetation. Like, you don't want to spray all that stuff or drifting, but it's just a breeze here and there. So let me get this done so we can get off to our next 2 that we have to just mow. Okay, that's done. You guys see? Sprayed. Smells like surfactant. Man, we had to park all the way up here this time. Crazy. Let's get it done. No. Okay, guys, we're done the next 2. Oh, I gotta admit, I'm kind of beat. And we still have one more to mow, one more to put fungicide down, and 2 more to mow, a big one. We'll get it done now. Let's go. Rachel's all the way down there, you see her. Finishing up that one. We did that one pretty quick. Now we'll go home just in time to get home by 5 o'clock and hopefully get back out by 6:30 or by 6. I think we're gonna be out until 8 tonight. 8:30, maybe even 9. Ooh, a fire truck, guys. Okay, guys, we're at our last stop of the day.
I got Coral a birthday present that he hasn't even used yet.
So it's only gonna it's only gonna let me record 7 minutes or 6 minutes. It's the GoPro 9.
Yeah.
Because of the SD card, I guess I need a lot more memory. So when I go do the hill over there, I'll put the little thing on and push record, and you guys will get 6 minutes of mowing.
Yeah. There
Right?
you go.
And
then we'll have a better SD card by the time.
Yeah, and then we'll figure it out, and we'll be able to record more. I'll be able to set up my views and stuff. I'm new to this GoPro thing. We had one, but I don't know.
So and it was because of all the comments that we've had and all this that I decided to take the plunge again and buy one for Carl. But it was funny because that very last comment, I had already bought it, and somebody said, you should give the boss a hint in getting you a GoPro or something, and I already had it, and I was like, oh, I can't wait for him to open it. So
Yeah, I was excited too. So I'm gonna be able to get you guys good weed eating, stuff like that. So let me get this unloaded so we can get to work. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break from mowing to put down 2 bags of grub killer, or as much as I can in the front. I'm probably gonna do everything. By the time I get around there, Rachel will be done mowing the front. So I'll go ahead and do all this. So all I have to do is mow the hill, and hopefully the sun will be down a little more. But let's go get that done. Okay guys, Rachel's finishing up mowing here. She'll blow everything off. I'm gonna go down and mow down there. I'm gonna try this GoPro thing, see if it works. I only have 6 minutes of recording, so until I get a bigger, I can get me edging all this next time. I'm not doing it this time, next time. And believe me, it's gonna be way overgrown next time, because today is Saturday. To Saturday would be 1 week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 10 days, and they're still calling for 5 to 10 inches of rain within them next 7 days. So once the 10 day, once we keep moving up a couple of days, I bet you it goes up to like 8 inches to 12 inches. We'll see, I hope not. Oh, and I did all the fungicide, all the grub killer around the whole inside perimeter. I looked at my phone, and between that and weed eating, I just walked 8.9 miles. Crazy, right? Let me see, I think that was. Okay, sorry, I looked at it. Here I did 3.4 miles of walking, and altogether today 9.5 miles of walking. Now let's go mow. I don't think the GoPro worked.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to watch Coral doesn't read instructions or do anything like that. So.
With the phone, it's easy. I just push record and I send my videos over.
I know.
With this thing, you got to have an SD card. You got to push buttons, all kinds of stuff. And I don't know, sometimes that makes my mind go crazy.
Yeah, well, you just have to watch a couple videos. There's going to be plenty of videos that we'll be able to find on how to, because we didn't know how to open the door of the GoPro 9. If you guys know, like, it's got like a little hooky thing that you have to like push up. We didn't know how to do that. Up. Yeah, you have to pry it up. So we had to look that up. So we've only looked a couple things up, but we'll get.
But I swear I pushed record on it, and when I looked at it again halfway through, it looked like it was recording, and then when I got done, it said SD card error.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe you'll take the SD card out though, and it will be on there.
Maybe, we'll see.
So I don't know. Well, the other thing is that this SD card was in a trail cam that was just sitting there. Like it hasn't been recording for like a really long time.
Yeah. So Rachel's gonna order me one from Best Buy.
Yeah. So
a big giant one.
I mean, it's been out in the weather. It's been out all winter.
That thing's been out. We bought that years ago.
Yeah. He got it for Christmas, like. Not this past Christmas, like last Christmas. And he was so excited, like a trail cam. He like hooked it up, and a month later, You guys know how kids are if you have kids. So, but yeah, so we are excited about the GoPro. We just have to learn how to use it. And then hopefully, you know, Carl will bring you even better videos.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because he's the videographer, not me.
But we will get it fixed, and we will take you on our drive to Texas, too.
Yeah. I did get a really cool video when we were at that property, though. So I'm going to put it up on TikTok.
You'll have to go watch the TikTok for that.
Yeah.
What is our TikTok, if you guys don't know, for you guys to follow
Happy's
TikTok?
Family, I think, right?
Happy's Family?
TikTok? It might
TikTok?
be Happy's Family WNC. Let me see. Yep. Happy's HAPPYS Family FAMILY WNC. So, and if you guys don't know, the reason that we're Happy's apostrophe S, there's no apostrophe in this, obviously. But the reason that we are Happy's apostrophe S is because that's Carl's nickname, Happy.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah.
Well, some of our old subscribers might have known that.
Yeah. But, yeah, when Carl was called Happy, gosh, all the way back when he was like probably 9-10 years old.
Always smiling, they said.
Yeah. And then he worked with somebody, the tree company guy, and he really didn't even know his real name. He knew his brother's name, but he just called, instead of knowing both Bennetts, he just would say Happy. And he even came to the house one day for him and was like, oh man, I'm so embarrassed, but is Happy home? He's like, I don't even know if I know his first name.
And I was working on him for years. It wasn't just like months, years off and on. So.
Like years. They were even like family friends, right?
Yeah.
Like your mom knew him before you guys even.
And when I was leaving Jersey, this guy was in his 60s, I think, right?
Oh, yeah.
60-something years old.
60,
That was 13 years ago, climbing trees still, like spikes climbing trees, no buckets and stuff like that. He was still climbing like huge trees and cutting it. When I was working with him, I ran the ropes and everything. When he cut, I dropped the lines, and I was responsible for all that. Because you should always tie off your branches when you cut. You shouldn't just climb up the tree and just knock them off and let them fall anywhere unless there's nobody around.
Yeah.
We always tied off our limbs when we were doing it. Of course, we were always cutting in residential yards too. So
right, like around houses, and I mean some of the stuff that they did. But Carl knows how to do the tree stuff. It's just
it's too expensive for insurance. It's a lot of money in it, but to buy all the equipment for it and do all that, to get invested in doing all that, it's a lot more money than just buying a lawnmower and like a weed eater and a blower if you want to start.
And the insurance.
Money. Yeah.
If you guys don't, and you should know this because you should have insurance for your lawn care business, but they do ask you
how high you're going to be going.
Do you do anything over 10 feet? So, you know, of course, we don't do anything over 10 feet, but we are insured for spraying and stuff like that. So they know that we spray and do all that fun stuff. So
yeah. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video.
Yeah. Just a big jumble mess, but that's how we do it.
We'll have a few more before we leave for Texas. So
please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And be happy.
Or at least try.
Have a good night.